like the video in the next 5 seconds or you'll turn out like this guy. And I don't know what he did. I mean, look at his eyes. He probably did something pretty scary. He might have like murdered like What's up guys, 8K Solo DF in the building, back with another video. Today, man, I'm going to be blessing y'all with the best dribble moves, the best dribble tutorial on all of YouTube for NBA2K20. You'll become a dribble god by the end of this video. A lot of people have said on my previous dribble tutorials that I give very good advice and that I make the dribble tutorials very easy to understand, so hopefully this one goes the same. So you guys probably already dropped a like on the video because of what happened in the first 5 seconds of this video, but if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 10K subscribers, but I am going to show you guys my dribble moves, so let's get into it. Alright, so before I reveal the dribble moves, the first thing you guys want to do is you want to go over here to options all the way on the right, go to controller settings, go down to pro stick orientation, and it's usually on camera relative. If you have never changed it before, change this option to absolute. This will basically allow you to dribble basically wherever you are on the court. You can do whatever move you want. It's confusing to explain, but just trust me, put this on absolute. Alright, so here are my dribble moves, and if you take my dribble moves and just leave the video right now, trust me, you're going to be taking a big L because you need to know how to use each of these moves. And also, I'm going to be showing you guys a dribble tutorial, as you probably already know, and if you don't have all of these moves on, then it's not going to look the same, and some of the moves you will not be allowed to do because there's some certain moves that you need these certain signature styles on in order to perform them. So starting off on the top, we have dribble style quick. Just throw this on. This one really doesn't matter too much. Size of packages, I use Allen Iverson. As you guys see here, I have tried so many different ones out. Some people like Pro 6. A lot of people use Kobe. Like you see that move between the legs right there that he does right here, that move. A lot of people like the Kobe size up because of that move. You've probably seen some people do that in the park. Some people use Curry, some people use Kyrie. I used to use Kyrie, but I switched back to Allen Iverson, and I'm going to show you guys why in the dribble tutorial. So just put Allen Iverson on. It gives you really quick momentum crossover. Next up, you guys want to put on moving crossovers Pro 2, and then we go to moving behind the back. So you want to put on Pro 5. There are a few good moving behind the back. You got Pro 3, you got Pro 6, which I don't have purchased on this player, but I like Pro 5. Just put it on. That's how I get my glitchy behind the backs. Next up, moving spins. You guys need to put on basic 1, and I know it sounds weird. I'm not using like a pro dribble move or whatever for this spin, but sometimes pro isn't always the best option. And for this tutorial, basic 1 spin is actually really important, and like you're not going to be able to do some of the moves that I'm doing if you don't have this exact spin on, so make sure you have that on. Then we have moving hesitations, and I've been using Pro 3 since I would say about October. Like it's been like 4 or 5 months now of me just using Pro 3. I just think it's the best hesitation in the game. If you do use another hesitation and you've been using it for a minute, then you can keep that, but in my opinion, I would recommend using Pro 3. I think it's the best. Then we have triple threat styles, normal 3, and I mean, I don't know, I just use normal 3. I don't use triple threat styles at all, so this doesn't really matter, but you could just throw that on if you want to. Alright, so those are the dribble moves. If you want the best layup package, I recommend going James Harden, and then if you guys want my like dribble pull-ups and spin jumpers or whatever, you guys can just copy these down if you want. And also my jump shot, I uploaded a video a little bit over a week ago, so you can check that video out if you want my custom jump shot. Alright, so now that you guys have the dribble moves, there are a few playmaking badges that you guys really need to have on, and these are going to be handles for days. You want to max that out. Quick first step, you also want to max that out, and unpluckable. Now I used to use unpluckable on bronze, but after patch 10 I noticed that it's better to have unpluckable maxed out because I've been getting ripped a lot more, and it's just, trust me, just max it out. And then also space creator, as you guys know, or I don't know, you might not have known, tight handles is less effective since the patch 10 dropped, so that's why I'm using space creator, because you can get ankle breakers with the space creator badge. Alright, now for the most important part of this video, because you can watch me dribble, you can take my dribble moves, but if you don't know how to do each dribble move like effectively, then you're not going to improve. So I like to go on my court, and I like to go to ball machine. It gives you more space to dribble, and this is something that I really like. I can't stress it enough. Like, you guys need to get in your my court and you need to practice. And if you don't understand a certain move that I'm doing, I'm going to pop a controller up on the screen so you guys can better understand exactly what I'm doing. But if you don't understand something, rewind it or ask a question in the comments. I reply to every single comment. But yeah, to start off the dribble tutorial, and this is the first move that I show in every dribble tutorial because this is the basic move that you guys need to know. And this is the momentum crossover, which a lot of you guys probably already know. But if you don't know, you want to hold right trigger. Your right stick is going to go to the left. You see how the ball's in my right hand? right stick is going to go to the left, and left stick is going to go up and to the left. So I'm holding right trigger and I'm flicking left stick up and to the left, and right stick to the left. Now if the ball is in my left hand, I would do the same thing, hold right trigger, but the right stick would go to the right this time, and the left stick would go up and to the right this time, and it'll look like that. Alright, I'm just trying to get some of the basics out of the way, so now we'll go over the behind the back. If you don't know, this year you don't flick straight down with the right stick. You need to flick to the side that you want to go to and down. So it's like, if I'm going to do a behind the back to the left because the ball's in my right hand right here, I want to flick down and to the left, diagonally down. I'll put the arrow on the screen so that you can better understand it, and it'll look like that. But there are two types of behind the backs. If I want to like move with it, then you want to run with the left stick. So, you know, left stick moves your player. You want to do the behind the back with the right stick, but at the same time, you want to move your left stick in that same direction. So it'll look like that. If you're a new dribbler, you want to keep practicing that angle diagonally down for the behind the back. Because if you mess up, you know, you might do a step back. You might do one of these. You just got to get the timing down so that you get the angle right for the behind the back. All right, now that I showed you guys two moves, I'm going to show you guys the first combo for this video. So we're going to start with the ball in the right hand. We're going to momentum to the left. So that was the first move I showed you guys. And then we're going to do the behind the back right away. Right after you momentum, you do the behind the back to the right. So momentum left, behind the back to the right. So it'll look like this. And I might mess it up because the timing is low-key hard. Yeah, so it looks like that, and people like are not ready for it. You can just kill them with that move and then, you know, keep dribbling to the right, step back. But yeah, that's one of the more simpler combos that you guys can do to catch your defender off guard. Now, if you guys want to do this move, which is the behind the back sham god, then the way that you want to do this is it's similar to the behind the back, how you know, you run to the side like that, except for this one, it's just one flick of the sticks. So you flick your right stick down and to the left, and you flick your left stick over to the left, and it's just, you know, one flick. You hear me flicking it. Just like that. You don't want to hold the sticks, you just flick them. And I'll put the arrows up on the screen so that you guys can see exactly how I did it. I'm just showing you guys the basics because you need to get the basics down before you can move on to any more advanced combos. So like now I taught you guys you can do the momentum and the sham god. Like you can start doing some pretty cool stuff with just some simple moves. You just got to practice them and then start chaining them together. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys how to do the little hop back, the little step back, and I'm not even going to put a controller or arrow on the screen for this one because it's so easy. You just hold right trigger and you flick down on the right stick. Now you can do that, or you can do the hop back and then the behind the back that I showed you guys. Like that's just a glitchy move. Sometimes if I'm a little bit inside the 3-point line, like I am right here, actually let me move up a little bit, and you know, the defender's right in front of me, I will just do a hop back and then a behind the back right after it like that, and it'll kill my defender. I'll just pull a 3 green. All right, so now I'm going to give you guys a little like crab tutorial. If you guys don't know what I mean by crab or crabbing someone, say the defender is right in front of me and I'm dribbling and I get him stuck behind me. When the defender is stuck behind you, you can basically just shoot it and he won't get a contest, and that's called crabbing someone. So the main move that I go to for this is the Allen Iverson size up. Like I said, you guys want to have that on because this, like after patch 10, it's kind of hard to dribble, and crabbing is more used now. So you just want to flick up on the right stick and it'll give you this. That's the Allen Iverson size up. So if there's a defender in front of me and I'm spamming this, and then like I don't know, this move is just kind of glitchy. Like if you're in the park and you start doing it, your defender might get stuck behind you, and then you can you know, throw behind the back in, or say you're doing it and then he's kind of off to the side, you can hit him with one of these and then he'll definitely be behind you, and then you just pull it green. If you guys don't know how to do that little hop I just did, that's simple also. Let me get the ball back. So Allen Iverson size up by just flicking up the right stick, and then say you want to do that little side hop, just hold right trigger and push the right stick to the left. It'll give you that little hop over there. And yeah, you can just basically do this and crab people basically whenever you want. Alright, so those moves that I just showed you are just some simple moves and some simple combos that you guys can just use to score. But now we're at the like more fun part of the video. I'm going to show you guys some glitchy stuff. So let's say you're in the paint, or you're like inside the 3-point line and you're going to run out. So I'm running out. I'm going to hold right trigger because I'm going to sprint, and I'm going to flick my right stick up and down. So I'm running, right stick up, down, and it'll give you that. And you know, you can just keep running to the paint if you want. You don't have to flick it like that. You know, if I go like this, I can just keep running to the paint and take a layup or pull up or whatever. All right, now I'm going to show you guys how to do the half spin, which some of you guys might not know how to do. So let's say the ball is in your left hand. You are going to use the right stick. You don't have to hold the right trigger. Use the right stick and make a C shape, but start from the bottom of the C. So you're starting at 6 p.m. if it was a clock, and you're going to go up to 12 p.m. Make that C shape from the bottom, and it'll give you the half spin. And if the ball is in your right hand, you want to do the opposite C shape. And I'll put the arrow up on the screen. It might be hard to get the arrow in a C shape, but you know what I mean. You want to do it the other way, starting from 6, going up to 12, so it'll look like that. Alright, so I'm kind of just setting you guys up. These are just some basic moves, but I'm going to start showing you guys some glitchy combos. And I have one more basic move. So let's say the ball's in your left hand and you're running to the paint. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do the spin back. So you're going to be running into the paint, holding right trigger. And you're going to want to start on the top of the right stick. You're making another C shape. You're starting at 12 o'clock and then you're going to go down to 6 o'clock. So I'm running right stick, it's going to spin in a circle. That's how you do the spin back. And if it's in the right hand, you know, you just spin it the other way from the top down. So this is something simple you guys can do. You can just run in, do the spin back, and then do the up down move. And it's, you know, like, I don't know, at this point that's kind of like simple to me, but some people might think that's really glitchy. All right, so this next combo is complicated. It takes time to learn, so, you know, don't get too frustrated. You got to practice it. But this is one of the most glitchy combos that I know. And first off, you guys need to know how to go between the legs. It's kind of simple. You just right stick, you know, say the ball's in my right hand, right stick is going to go diagonal down to the left. So it's just, you know, it's pretty simple. If you want to go between the legs to the right, you want to go diagonal down to the right. So I have the ball in my right hand. Basically, I'm going to explain it to you before I do it. I'm going to do a half spin, then I'm going to go between the legs, then I'm going to do the spin back, and then I'm going to do the up down. Like, hold on, you'll see it. All right, ready? Half spin, between the legs, spin back, and then that up down move. And that's just a glitchy thing that you can hit him with the behind the back, whatever, pull up. But yeah, guys, this move is not easy, so like, don't get frustrated. Like I said, you guys want to take it, you know, piece by piece. If you can't do the whole thing at first, which you probably can't if you've never done this before, then just do the half spin and then do the between the legs and just, you know, take it part by part. Get the first part down, get the half spin down first, and then, you know, keep adding on to it. And you guys can keep adding on all the moves that I've showed you, and you can start making your own combos. You can start to get glitchy. Alright, so a lot of you guys know that after patch 10, the glitchy behind the back that was everyone's go-to, the momentum misdirection behind the back that every guard would spam, is no longer in the game. So this is kind of my replacement move for it, and I put this towards the end of the video for a reason, because I don't want everyone to know about it. So let's say the ball's in my left hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run to the right. So in order to get the ball to my right hand quick, I'm going to do it between the legs, you know, down, diagonal down on the right stick. So I'm going to go between the legs, run in that direction, and then hit him with the behind the back. I actually did it wrong right there, so let me try again. Between the legs, and then hit him with that behind the back. That's the one that I want. And how you guys do this is you're running, let go of everything on your controller, and then hold right trigger, do the behind the back. But, you know, I obviously slowed it down right there. You got to get the timing down to where you can let go of everything behind the back. And again, I got the wrong behind the back. You want that quicker one. And then you just shoot off of it, because the defender is never expecting that. When you're running right, he's following you right, and then you just let go of everything, hit him with the behind the back, and you're just wide open for a three. But yeah, there's a lot of ways that you guys can utilize that behind the back. Like, for example, I could do an Allen Iverson size up and then do the behind the back like that, and then also right after you do the behind the back, you get a very quick speed boost that you can run out of. So like, if I do the behind the back, hold on, let me get the right one, that quick one. Here we go, and then you just run the other direction. Like, you're gonna be running fast, and then you could just pull up green. So like, you guys see me dribbling right here. Like, I'm just showing you guys all the moves that I've already explained to you for how to do, but I'm just chaining them together. And I don't, like, these aren't memorized moves. I know how to do each one individually, and so I'll just break them out. And that's what you guys need to practice. You guys need to practice your combos and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just practice each move individually, and then you can start comboing them together and making yourself look more glitchy. If you're still watching the video, go in the comments right now and just comment, "I made it." This will show me who is loyal, who actually watched the whole thing, and who is going to become a dribble god. Like I said though, I reply to every single comment. So if you guys have any questions, you don't understand how to do something or whatever, leave a comment. I will 100% reply to you. Also, we just hit 8,000 subscribers. We're on the road to the big 10K. Hopefully 2,000 more people can subscribe to me in February, so we can hit 10K in February. So if you aren't already, make sure to subscribe. But yeah, guys, make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, niggas hate on me, I'm getting money, what the fuck can you say to me? Yeah, bitches cry for me, cry for me, cry for me. If you my nigga, then you ride for me, ride for me. Yeah, you a cheese, but you a dog to me, dog to me. Baby, you see me, get no love from me, love from me. I keep a hoodie, cause it's cold to me, cold to me. So when y'all see me, y'all gon' know